month, the Norwegian Crown Prince will be visiting Seattle.
His Royal Highness, the Crown Prince, will meet with local and state leaders at the Nordic Museum. He's also going to visit leading technology firms like Microsoft and Amazon. We are proud to have Norway's ambassador to the United States, Anniken Krutnes, joining us today to continue the conversation this morning. Ambassador, nice to have you with us this morning.
Thank you. Good to be with you.
So the U.S. is one of Norway's closest allies. Talk with us about what's bringing the Crown Prince to the West Coast for this trip.
As you said, the U.S. is one of Norway's closest allies, and we have a strong presence in Washington State. Actually, I have been in Washington State and in Seattle many times myself, and that is probably the place in the U.S. where I feel most at home, because it reminds me so much of Norway. And this time, His Royal Highness the Crown Prince is coming for a 2-day visit. He brings with him a business delegation as well as members of government. And in Seattle, he will meet with the governor, Governor Inslee. He will have various events at the Nordic Museum, and as you mentioned, he will visit companies like Microsoft and Amazon.
It's going to be
Let me also add that this is not the first time that Seattle receives a Norwegian royal visit. His Majesty King Harald was there in 2015, so this is a place where the royal family likes to go.
Going to be a busy trip. Can you expand more on the green energy initiatives and what Norway hopes to accomplish in that regard?
Absolutely. So I think both Norway and Washington State have high ambitions for the green transition and for receiving our climate goals. And Norway has a very good starting point because we have a lot of hydropower, and in fact our own electricity is 95% based on hydropower. But we have higher ambitions than that, so we will also produce electricity for Europe. And we have just opened our first offshore wind plants. And this is something we want to work with Washington on. You might know that Norway has come a long way in electrifying transportation, not only cars, but also ferries. And that is something we work with Jan, how to electrify ferries. So I think there's a huge potential for us working together on different ways of getting to the green transition.
Let's talk about the tech connection with this trip. You know, you mentioned the Crown Prince will visit with tech companies like Microsoft and Amazon. Obviously, two companies that have a major impact here in Western Washington, but, you know, also the entire country of the U.S. What does the Crown Prince hope to achieve from those visits with those two companies in particular?
Well, as you said, you have a remarkably strong professional sector in Seattle, and these companies are two of them. And they are leading in tech, digitalization, AI, and well, one thing is the Crown Prince, but he also brings along a business delegation and also our Minister of Digitalization. And I think one of the things we want to learn is how to use new technology, how to use AI. In the green transition. Norway is also a very, very digitalized country, and we want to see how we can take the new technologies into making the world greener.
One of the things that you said earlier is sticking out to me, Ambassador. You said that Seattle reminds you so much of Norway and parts of Norway. Can you expand on Washington and Norway's unique history, and how exactly can our state help achieve some of these specific goals?
So Norway had a huge immigration in the mid of the 19th century. Actually, 1/3 of the Norwegian population left Norway, and very many of them went to the U.S., the majority, in fact, and of them, many to Washington. And I believe that in the early 1900s, Norwegians were among the biggest foreign groups or new immigrant groups in Washington. I know that Norwegian fishermen established the fishermen's terminal in 1910. And so we have a long tradition in fishing, but also in maritime industry. And of course, that is where we can, or one of the sectors where we can work together. And that's what we have in common, the closeness to the sea, the dependence on the blue economy, which used to be fisheries, but now today is so much more than that. And then, of course, the scenery looks the same. The mountains, the fjords, the snow, all the things that we enjoy. And we don't have so much here in Washington, D.C. So that's why I like to go to your Washington and enjoy what feels like home.
Definitely two beautiful parts of our world, Norway and Western Washington. And yes, it is a special relationship. And Ambassador, thanks so much for your time this morning. Looking forward to the trip.
Thank you. Looking forward to visiting you in just a few weeks. Thank you so much. Have a good day.
Safe travels to you. Thank you very much.